Guys, what's up? Dave, Mr. White LS1. Thanks for joining me today in the CarburetorSuck.com garage. So the state of things with this parts truck and the K10 is the front's up on stands, the 14-volt semi-floater is up in here. It's a different park brake cable setup from the 14-volt semi-floater to the full floater. So what I either need to do is change the backing plate on the 14-volt or just pretty much take the park brake or the park, setup out of this deal, which involves pretty much just taking that cable and then the one that goes up into the cab. Focus up, baby. So in an attempt to not spend a lot of money, and this is what I did before when I had the lift, is 2002 Ford F-250 Super Duty. Got these shocks, and that's 4x4 F-250 4x4 Super Duty V10. 25 bucks from AutoZone, and they actually are similar to a lift shock. And I got these deals. They work out well, but however, I had the shock mount. My head into spider webs here. I love it. Anyways, the shock mount, you can see there, is up on top of the axle on both sides. I did that to get them out of the way so they wouldn't be rubbing up on rocks when I was out wheeling, and they work pretty well. And so I'm going to do the same thing with the 14-volt when I get some time, but I need to do some cutting and some welding, and right now I just kind of really got to get it going so that I can, at least use it, and so these will get me going. So 25 bucks a piece. And it'll get me right where I need to be. So I think the only problem is the eyelet is too small down here, down here. So I'm gonna just press that deal out there. That's it. So we're making progress, and I got it up high enough to where should be able to drop that training and transfer case. So maybe tomorrow we'll get after that. I gotta do one more sweep, get some of them spiders out there. I sprayed like all around the whole truck, like I went around the perimeter of the truck with some bug spray, and I'm not sure if that's effective, because these suckers, they like live up in the truck, and then once you turn the light off at night, they just start making stuff, and they get crazy. So anyways, that's it. I'm rambling now. Goodbye. Alright, so I went and pressed that little sleeve out here, and I've actually ran these shocks before and they were okay, so you can see now we're gonna fit a little bit better there. Fits like pretty much, zoom in there, zoom in, fits pretty much right over the deal that comes out of the frame, and then we're just gonna go down the axle there. Alright guys, I got the shocks on, checked my my drive shaft, tightened it up, bled the brakes again. I'm gonna drive that around the block just to see. I did run into an issue, and I wouldn't believe that 14-volt semi-floater would actually be longer than this 14-volt. But look at my drive line. So there's the splines hanging out of it there. So that is not looking good. Alright, after taking it for a quick spin, it looks like the drive line kind of sucked up in there a little bit. Still probably a little further than I wanted, but I think it's going to be fine. I think there's going to be a lot more drop than there is going to be actually going up. So with the way that the rear axle is set up when it drops, I think it actually goes forward with those shackles that like reversed mount. Those deals up there. As it falls, it moves forward. So I think we'll be okay. I want to comment though, but anyways, I like the characteristics of the 410s with the manual transmission. With the axle not being all welded up and like making all this frickin' racket and noise, and I just think, I don't know, it feels good. So I'm gonna probably roll with it a little while. I just got to figure out what kind of locker I want to put in it. I don't know if I want to do a Detroit or if I want to do an Air. I'm not really sure. That sucked up, and drove it around. I didn't really hear any noise. I know I got a little leak coming from coming from there since I had to replace the bolt. But like I said, I'm gonna reseal it all, check the brakes and stuff anyways. I'll just keep an eye on things, just kind of take it easy. So anyways, that is it, guys. You guys take care.